Hey guys, so this is going to be my first pregnancy update, and I guess I'll start out by telling you the story about how we found out. So we were not trying. This is a complete surprise. I mean, given the circumstances, it's a surprise. I was having a really emotional day. My kids were not listening. They were being, basically my kids were being a pain in the ass, to say it nicely. And just every time they would just do something naughty that they knew was naughty or whatever, like I would literally cry. Whoops, or whack them in the head. I would literally just break down. Like I was so stressed out. I mean, I was also stressed out because we didn't have a vehicle. We were having to borrow someone else's. Like life at the time was just very stressful. And honestly, I thought something was wrong with me. When my husband came home, I had a talk with him and I just broke down. I told him that I felt like I was suffering some major depression. I didn't know what was wrong with me. It was scaring, like it was scary for me because I would never cry because my kids were being naughty or anything like that. Like I just felt like with everything that was going on in our lives, that I was just losing it. And I was at the point where I was like, I think I might need some kind of help. Like, I don't know what to do, and it sucks that I feel like I need help in the middle of everything that's going on in our lives. Like, this is the last thing that we needed. Well, the very next day, I woke up and I just felt awful. I felt like I was dehydrated, I was nauseous. Basically, how I felt was hungover, but I don't drink, like, hardly ever. Like, I don't even remember the last time I had a drink. So, but obviously those of us who have been, you know, of the drinking age have probably gotten to the point of being heavily intoxicated, and we know what it feels like to be hungover. So basically I felt like that, and the thought of me being pregnant was there, but I was just thinking like maybe I was just being dramatic. So I didn't mention anything. Like I was just like, maybe I'm just hungry, thirsty, like maybe I just really am dehydrated, maybe I've just forgotten to drink enough water. So we go and we get something to eat and we take the boys to the park, and I'm like, I'll get something to drink and something to eat and like I'll feel better. Well, the whole day I did not feel better. The entire day I was just nauseous and did not feel good. Nothing I did made me feel any better. So I finally told my husband, I'm like, all right, before we go home, let's stop and get a pregnancy test. And he's like, he just kind of gave me a look like, seriously, like you are so dramatic. I insisted that we get one, I take one, and that this silly thought in my head would just go away. Watch out, buddy. That it would just go away. And I'll be like, all right, it's all in my head. I'm crazy. I'm whatever. Like, you're just being dramatic. Anyway, so we buy the pregnancy test and we come home, and as my husband's unloading the dishwasher, unloading the dishwasher, wow. As my husband is unloading our groceries, I had to pee, so I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this. I'm gonna do this, it's gonna be negative, and I'm probably just getting sick. Like, that's all this is, I'm probably just getting sick. I pee on the stick, do my thing, whatever, and like, I'm watching it. I'm not gonna wait the 2 to 3 minutes and whatever, like I'm just going to sit here and wait. Well, as I'm watching, this test is, I've never taken this test before. It was like a Walmart brand. And so as I'm looking at it, I'm trying to remember how this test even was. I remember now. Okay, this test has 2 windows like most of them do, and instead of there being a plus sign and then I forget what that window is called, but there's another window that's saying the test is working, and then you have to have that line in there to say whether the test is working or if you might need to get another one. Seriously, stop. It's not how you get a prize egg. Shh. So yeah, so I'm watching the test, and the first window I see a line. Like a line just appears. As if you've ever taken a pregnancy test, like your pee just like, you pee on it and then it like travels down the thing. So I'm watching it, and as it's traveling down, this line pops up. And I didn't have time to read the instructions on what these things meant. I'm watching it, and then in the other window another line appears, and I'm like, okay, well I don't see a plus. But then I look at the thing where it says pregnant and not pregnant. If I wasn't pregnant, there wouldn't be a line in the first window, but there was a line in both windows. So the pregnancy test was completely positive. It turned up like it was fast. Like obviously I was far enough along to get a positive pregnancy test really fast. So I come out and I hand my husband the test. Like I'm trying to like not show emotion because on the inside I'm freaking out. Like we didn't feel like we were ready for another kid at the time. We knew we wanted more kids, but I mean, I have a 3-year-old and I have a 1-year-old, and life is crazy. Like I was glad that we had them close together so they can have a bond, and I was like, maybe we'll have another 2 down the road and they'll have a bond. But I didn't even want to start thinking about having any more kids until both kids were potty trained, at least. And it felt right if we had a different vehicle, because when we did have our SUV, it wouldn't fit another car seat. Now we don't have a car to fit any car seat. So I show him the test, and he's just like, no way. I thought you were milking it, that you didn't feel good. He's like, I don't know why. I just thought that it couldn't happen. But I mean, we weren't trying, and I don't know. It happened. We were both shocked, especially in the timing of everything. I am 13 weeks and 6 days. So tomorrow I will be 14 weeks, which puts me in the second trimester. Pretty much the entire part of my pregnancy, I've been sick. Like morning sickness every single day. And I mean, I never actually threw up, but I was nauseous all the time. Nothing would help anything. I am just now at the point like where I'll get nauseous maybe once a day, and then I'll eat something and I'll feel better. But before, it was just, I mean, it was awful. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to try and eat, but I'd make myself eat, to take care of the kids, to change poopy diapers. That was awful. It was terrible. But oh, and on top of being extremely tired, extremely hormonal, like all of that, I'm just like, I was miserable. And with Samuel, my first son, when I was pregnant with him, the only time I was ever nauseous is when I got a migraine. And that comes with pretty much getting a migraine. My second son, I think I was nauseous maybe one day and then never again. So with this baby, like I said, I was nauseous every single day, all day. So every pregnancy is different. But both my husband and I are kind of like, does that mean it's a girl? Like, it could be a girl, but we don't know. So far, we've only made boys. I got an ultrasound, I don't know. I got an ultrasound about a week ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you that. There we go. All right, so here's the sac, here's the head, and then here's the body. I'm sorry, my son's playing with the tablet. And then here's the other one. This is the baby facing towards the ultrasound, so the head looks kind of weird. It's like an alien. But yes, this is the head. There's the body. There's a hand. And yeah, again, the sack. Hi, Mom and Dad. And this one right here. The sack. Here's the head. And then the body. That might be a hand, I'm not sure. Yeah, those are the only ones we have right now. I still have to make a doctor's appointment. I just need to figure out what I'm gonna do. Maybe I can borrow my mother-in-law's car or something and figure it out from there. But yes, I think that's all I have to update on right now. As of right now, I don't think that we're gonna find out the gender. Ooh, excuse you. The gender until after the baby's born. Which, I mean, obviously we're waiting till the baby's born. With Samuel, my first son, my 3-year-old, we found out just during our around 20-week ultrasound, looked for it, and oh my gosh, he was hiding and his parts, and yeah, sure enough, he was a boy. And then our second son, Jackson, we had a gender reveal party where we didn't know what the gender was until we opened up a box and balloons came out, and that was fun and everything. And I just think it would be fun and exciting to see what we're having when the baby's born. I don't know, I feel like that would be more special. Cool. That'd be more special. I'm sorry, my kids are getting restless. They need me. Yeah, that is the plan. If we change our minds, we change our minds. But so far, I just think that that would be so much fun. That's how my mom did it, and she said she loved it. She ended up with 3 girls, so who knows, I could end up with 3 boys. We don't have names yet, but as soon as we do, I will do a name video. And I'm really excited about this. Like I said, I wanted to do these kind of videos with my boys, and it didn't work out, unfortunately. And I hope this works out. I hope nothing happens, like, I don't know. Anything could happen. So thank you so much for watching. I will probably not do another video until I get my new doctor's appointment. I'm so excited to do these videos. I love these kind of videos. I love watching these kind of videos. So being able to do this is so exciting. Like, I'm so excited. So I will see you for my next update. All right, bye guys.